Hello, guys, and welcome back to another analysis. Welcome back to another breakdown. So today, this will be for the recap of the trade we took previously. We're talking about Euro USD and Nasdaq and some other pairs we took, and we're also going to be talking about some indicators you need to be using, and the starting will be about the next phase, like the next thing we're going to be doing, like the next view and the next trade we'll be talking about. So I'll be posting that as well. But let's start from the Euro USD. So as you can see, this is how we got our entry. So this is what happened here. We add this break of structure right here, and with this impulse move here. So from the 15-minute time frame, because I took the entry with the 15-minute time frame. So you can see that we had this long candle that broke the structure. All right, it came from some sort of OB around this area. So we had the OB right here. The price broke a new structure here. As you can see, I've already noted that around this area. So it broke that structure, made retest the previous one, and then we got our entry. I think I've entered since there, and it got our entry, and just our stop was just below the OB there. So you can check it again. So check it very clearly. You can see that the entry, the stop was just below the OB, and you can see after that we had continuation. We continued rallying up, right? And the price really moved there. If I calculate this is about 1 to 5 is what we should then just check it from here. Okay, let me use the price range. Yeah, we're talking about 60 pips right here. 60 pips. And that's just amazing because we were risking just only around 12 pips. Right, so this is 12 pips to get 60 pips. All right, so that's a very good risk reward, and the price just did amazing, went straight to the TP and continued rally. So that's one of the best trade we had. So moving on, we wait, okay. So moving on, we had CHFJP. I think yeah, we were looking at we took GPJPY. Yes, and I think I've explained that to everyone. Yeah, so this was the previous trade to the GPJPY. I think we took another trade, yes, around here. So you could see here, if you move to the 5-minute time frame, because we actually took it from the 5-minute time frame. I was waiting for the price to break the structure here, all right? Just like I waited in the previous one. The stop was just below. You can see this is when I was analyzing that. This is exactly what I was waiting for. So, and you can see that that was exactly what happened. We got that candle that moved forward and we tested, and you can see the price eventually got to TP and even moved beyond our TP. It moved beyond my expectation. GJ can be unpredictable sometimes, so you just got to be very careful, and you have to set you have to have your trade plan with you. You have to be planning your trades, like where are you going to stop and where are you, because by leaving it, by going, the price came, we tested this trend line again, and this will be all right. So, and again, it's move forward, but the way it's moving is just so choppy. So for now, I'm just going to uh as is respecting the trend, I'm just going to expect it to tap here again, probably using because yeah, there's a little bit of indecision. I can use that. So let's just see what's going to happen in this green zone. I'm not using it as any sort of over yet. I think this is just to see if it's going to respect the structure or it's going to get broken. So let's just wait to get here. So, and one of the most important trade we took was Nasdaq, right? We had Nasdaq, and it was just fantastic. Okay, so in Nasdaq, oh yeah, so this was trade, and this was one of the best trade we took here. So at Nasdaq, um we had an entry right here. So if we move, I actually took this entry from the 1 minute time frame. So that's one fantastic thing about this is that I took it from the 1 minute time frame, and it's just amazing on how the price reacted to it. So my this was my base entry. So my base entry was at this base zone. All right. So the price broke the structure, created new high. So I was like, if this cannot be respected, and then it has to come down here to test this OD at the very worst scenario, right? So my entry was there. It was just right here, and my stop was around this area because I gave it a lot of space and I was just really, really patient. And that was exactly what happened. The price actually moved down here. So what I could have done better, right, is to move my entry where I could have just put my entry right here. That would have given me more RR and even more lower stop loss. I think you understand that, but that wasn't what I did. I entered here really early and my stop was just below here. So if you calculate the stop loss, it was around 30 pips, around 30 pips. So it was quite big, right? Because it was I wanted to give it a space. It was around 30 pips stopped, but the TP was huge, all right? The TP was huge. The TP was around. So let's calculate it. As you can see, is over 170, and then I had a second TP which is still running. Yes, the second TP is still running, so I'm about this place right now, which over 288. And when it got here, I think I closed some profit, so I made over 300 pips on this trade. And I currently just shared the results out. Its return was around $15,000, so it was really huge. It was really huge, and that was just one of the fantastic trade. I'm going to do like a special recap on the trade, and I'm going to post it for you guys to give you the details and everything. That'll be on my next video, so you guys should watch out for that. And yeah, we need to talk about what we're going to be doing next, and then I want to talk about some indicators I think you need to have on your chart, because to be honest, they're quite good, you understand, and they're quite necessary for you to have. If you have this indicator, I'm very sure it's going to help you. So one of the first indicator I want you to have is the pip counter, right? And I'm going to make a video about it in my next video. So I'm just going to list it down, and then you're going to get to watch it in my next video. So we have to have a pip counter, right? Right, a ATR value indicator, right? Because the next strategy I'm going to teach you guys, you're going to get it, all right? You're going to um use it, all right? Then I'm going to do a strategy, and everybody's going to need that indicator. So the first one is, I'll repeat it again. The first one is the pip counter. The pip counter is for you to know your risk to reward. When I'm recapping the Nasdaq, because I just finished a recap here, so when I'm doing it again, you're going to see how I use it. All right. So pip counter for you to know your risk to reward. A pip calculator. I can give you an application you can use for that. The application is called Steno. You can download it. But if you don't use that, if you want the one on the chart that's going to be on your MT4 and MT5, then you could just send me a message, all right? But I'll be sharing it for you guys as well. Everyone who wants to learn that strategy has to have this. So the second one is the volume indicator, all right? You have to install that to your trading view if you don't have. The fourth one is the order block indicator. So you have to have, there's this indicator that identifies order block in the chart, all right? So you can get the order block in your chart, on your MT4 and on your MT5, you're going to get um the other block on it, and there's another one, the ATR value. All right, so you know the maximum stops, and to know how how the time span you're going to keep your losses, so you won't be holding your loss for too long. I'm going to teach you how you can use that as well. So that's just it. It's coming up very, I'll be doing those videos very soon. So if you need um those indicators, so just let me know. So the next phase is now, so we've talked about Nasdaq. So when we got about 300 pips, you can see 3,273 points, right? And the pips here was just 30 pips. So that's crazy, right? That is really, really, really crazy, right? That's huge. So the result here was around 15 grand, right? The FCM just messaged me around 15 grand. So the next phase now is to talk about what we're looking for. As for Nasdaq, I think so. If you move away from the 1 minute time frame, we go back to the 30-minute time frame. All right, you can see that we had a break of structure right here. It might mean the sellers are in control, but what I'm interested about is we move to the 4-hour time frame. You can see that we are actually at a zone right here. So we had a OB right here, and the price is probably reacting to it. So for now, my TP was a tip of the year, right? And I had another tip here. So the thing is that now is just the time for you to close enough profit, like enough profit, because what I'm saying right here, if you're a seller and you're looking to sell this market or in seller perspective, so let's just switch the chart upside down. So that was exactly what I did, and you can see that here could be a very good here could be standing as a support, and we could be buying from here. All right, so if you use your um all right, so we had a break, a retest, then boom, continuation. So let's switch it back to the normal. You can see exactly what I'm saying. The price might plumb back down if this zone is not quite strong. If it's very strong, it's going to come down. If it's not quite strong, I think it's going to break it. So you can still decide that in the daily time frame. Let's check if it's going to the daily high, because the way it's moving is just so strong. Breaks the downtrend here, break the structure here. It's broke another structure here. So I might be expecting it to get here, but you have to respect the OBS. So just close profit if you're in the trade with me, because I shared it with everyone, even in the group and in the premium channel. I shared it with everyone. So what you can do now, all right, is you can wait, just close enough profit, all right. If you have been holding the entry from here, you've already made enough profit. So just close enough profit and move your stops to around this area, all right, to around this area. And let's see if the price is going to break here and continue bullish. The price should break this structure here, the new high created here, boom, you can get a new buy to 12452.3. So that's about Nasdaq, and I want to talk about Euro USD as well, about what we're going to be looking for next. So next thing we'll be looking for is that as the price keeps testing here, so this makes this zone a little more significant. What I'll be looking for here is this. So first of all, you need to check this out. There's a source of OB here as well. The price is reacting to, so it's caught up within this range. All right, within here. So right now, apart from your scalper, you can be buying from here, selling from here. But I won't wait for that. Right now, I'll wait for a breakout to happen to see where the direction the volume is going to be putting it to. So we might be looking to use a volume indicator, so to see exactly where we're going to get volume here today. So we still having slight of volume at this area, right? And the price might be, because now the volume indicator has broken up to the upside. and to the downside at the same time. But what is holding it here is that within this range, we having the volume around this area. So the thing is that we might be looking at bullish continuation. All right, the price might eventually break the structure and the price might move to the upside. All right. So that's what I'm saying. But as long as we're in this range, we can't decide until we get a break. All right. So we either looking for it to break to the upside, or we're looking for it to break to the downside. I hope you get what I'm saying, right? So in the next view, we might be looking at I think we traded AUGJPY last time, but we actually had a loss, and then we traded um oil as well. So AUGJPY, yeah, we had a trade, yes. Like I said, we had a trade on it. And there was nothing where that went wrong in this trade that something got the breakout here wasn't just strong enough. And the thing is that I thought the price, has already broken here because it broke it. Look at it, but it broke, and I was expecting it to come to the next resistance, but you can see it retested back down, which actually caused a loss here. So what we could have done better here is very simple. What we could have done is just to wait for the reaction when the price gets here, right? That's why patience is very important, and set our entry within this green zone we created around this area. So in the OB here, so we have just created it here. Our entry got activated, stop below it, and we could have gotten an excellent trade attitude covered here. So that could have been what have happened in HBJPY, but you know, a loss is a loss. So the most important thing is to get it right and know exactly what you should have done better, and that is what we are doing. Okay, guys, we had another projection on gold, but I haven't taken any entry on it yet. Right, so the first trade, this is the first trade I took this week. I did the second trade was a loss around this area. You can see that since then I've been waiting for the price to actually get to my projection here, but it's keep declining. And so what I can notice here, right, is let's clean this chart. Okay, so what I can see, notice here is that the price formed a structure around this area, around 1705. All right, that's 1706.03. Okay, the price of present structure where we tested, and you can see is moving bullish. All right, the thing is that retail traders are 70 to 80% net long on gold, so that makes it really bullish. The price keeps going up, like you can see here, we're seeing some sort of recovery, but I think gold is struggling within this recovery, because if you move to the daily time frame, you're about to see that the price plungers a lot. And I'm thinking it's coming back to retest this pool, this big zone around 1685. You understand? But if the price couldn't get it because it's in there, but in the you looking at it from the technical view, I think the price might eventually get to 1685. But the retails are moving it to go up. So yeah, there could be chances of you buying gold now and making some profit. But I'm still skeptical about buying it. I don't want to buy gold. But if I see a very clean opportunity, I might go for the buy for a short term. From the longer term, there are stronger resistance that can make it. So just be careful, especially when the price is getting around this zone. zones like this around here. So yes, around this area. Because if the price could break here and then we should be heading to here. So just be careful around this side. Your TP might is not necessary to be there because sometimes you might not get it and we might be seeing some very high volatility trade. So just be placing your TP to be around this area. If you're buying from here, your TP should be here. All right. So just be on the safer side. All right. On gold, you can see that the price is reacting here. There might be a very clean entry from the 15-minute time frame for you to buy. Um, so you can see it here. All right, so we have a zone here. Price reacted to it. 5-minute time frame. Okay. So we have this broken, all right. We tested on it, moved up, but haven't been able to create a structure around this area. Okay. This is a place you can decide your entry. You can use the volume indicator to okay, so I wasn't able to get the volume here, but I could see this is a place where we can make a decision whether we're going to continue bullish or we're going to continue bearish. All right. So if the price could return to this pool, to this OB right here, and we could get a break, all right, I would say don't even think about buying for now. But if you could get a break from this zone, you can get an impulse entry. All right, bullish. Your TP1 could be here, and your TP2 could be around this area, TP3 will be here. All right, so you could be looking at here. All right, so that would be my projection on gold. All right, I'll just be very, very patient and then watch for it. All right, going to send more details on it to the group. And guys, since there's no any question, I thought there would be question. And let's check on BTC and let's see if it did exactly because I haven't checked on it a while ago. Okay, so we have, yeah. So the price eventually breaks 22, 23,000, and we're heading to 20,000. So the thing is that, yeah, we might be looking for bullish BTC, but for a very short while because then still have a long way to go. All right, you might be looking at it to get to 30,000 since there's a break from here, but careful around 27,000 around here. So if you're a crypto trader, you're looking to trade for a longer time, you know, you could be buying BTC 23,000 to 28 and 30,000. And yeah, I would say yeah, you are trading on the right plan. So move to the 30-minute time frame. Just know there's high chances this thing could come back and test 21,000 before going up, because we had a break of structure here. The previous OB was here. Another break of structure. Test here again. Okay, let's see how this moves. Yeah, if the price keeps breaking the structure, that's very broken. Now the new, we're on the 30-minute time frame. Okay? All right, so let's just put the high here. All right, so we have the 30-minute high. You can be getting impulse entry from here 27. Let the buy stop, your stop loss to be here or under here to be safer. The TP around all this area, but the main target is 30,000. And you can see I already set an alarm here to alert me when it gets to 30,000, because from 30,000 it will drop back, and we don't know what the Feds are also doing in the budget and reserve and all stuff like that. Okay, so guys, that will be it for this morning, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff from the fundamentals, because I'm getting some news, and I'll be posting it to you guys very soon. So see you guys soon, and yeah, have a great day. And all right, before I forgot, I want to talk about the indicators on the next my next video. I'll be doing the recap for US 100 and Nasdaq. I'll be doing the complete recap, like how I got the entry, my strategies. I'm going to use those indicators. If you want to get it, you can message me. All right, you can message me. And so that is it. And goodbye. Thank you very much for coming to join us live. And you can, I'll be uploading the recorded version of it, so you can also watch it in your free time. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe and like if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you very much.